Having a versatile video pocket light can make a big difference while on a shoot. So today I'm going to show you why I think you should own one and also what it's good for. What up guys, welcome back to another episode. My name is Edibir and today we're going to talk about lighting. Light can be your worst enemy, but also your best friend if used correctly. This narrative applies to photographers and videographers alike. Unfortunately, when you are on a shoot in the real life, sometimes lighting conditions aren't ideal. In order to fix that, I got myself one of these. It's rare to stumble upon a low-budget RGB video pocket light that has a vast amount of cool features and comes with a bunch of really nice accessories. So in today's video I'm going to show you why the Falcon Eyes F7 pocket light accompanied me to all my shootings the past few weeks. By utilizing a video pocket light like the F7, you can make a mundane scene like this one here come to life. Or it can help separate your talent from the background with the help of some accent lights. This is also the reason why size and versatility actually matters. Pun intended. Translated into real life, this means if you have a light that has a massive light output, big battery, small form factor, and can be mounted into or onto anything, then you have complete creative freedom. With that in mind, now let me show you why the Falcon Eyes F7 is so special and what cool accessories come with it. The design of the F7 is absolutely minimalistic. On the top we have a USB-C connector to charge the video light. On the bottom there is a threading so you can mount it to various accessories. The controls for the video light can be found on its side. We have 3 options to adjust the settings. We have the power button, which also can toggle between the different lighting modes. Then we have a dial for the brightness and also a wheel that will adjust the color temperature, saturation or intensity. To give you maximum creative flexibility, the F7 comes with 3 lighting options. You can use CCT, HSI or predefined lighting effects. CCT ranges all the way down to 2500 Kelvin with dedicated amber LEDs, all the way up to 9000 Kelvin also with dedicated white light LEDs. And as I'm dialing through the color temperature, you can see that there is no shift in brightness, so this is also a plus for such a small light. I also should mention that the color rendering is rated at CRI 97. The brightness can be adjusted stepless in 1% increments with the dial on the side. By tapping the power button on the side, we can switch into HSI mode. By pushing the function button in the middle, you can adjust the HSI settings, and on the left you can find an RGB cheat sheet for your hue settings. What I really like about the F7 pocket light is the rendering of its colors. You can see while the saturation is all the way up to 100, the colors are just beautiful and you can really use them to set a scene wherever you are filming. Once I reduce the saturation, you can see that the colors are shifting very gradually, and if you go all the way down to 0, you will end up with a bluish tone no matter what hue you are at. If you want to use some kind of white light in your scene, I highly recommend you to switch into CCT mode, since the RGB mode is using dedicated colored LEDs. Next, I'm going to show you the predefined effect scenes, but if you're somebody who struggles with flashing or strobe lighting, you should skip this part and go right here to this timestamp. Effects commencing in 3, 2, 1. We have a police car, an ambulance, a fire truck, lightning with low intensity, lightning with high intensity, HSI cycle demo in slow, HSI cycle demo in fast, a TV simulator, a candle that is flickering, paparazzi flashes, strobe lights, car low and high beams, hazardous lights, red flashes, green flashes, blue flashes, slow party lights, faster party lights, weirdly an orange heartbeat, and RGB flashes. As you already can see, the Falcon Eyes F7 already has a bunch of cool software features, but it gets even better with all the accessories that come with it. The only thing I'm not too keen about of all the accessories is the bag that comes with the pocket light. The only good thing about this little bag is that it has a compartment where you can store a cheat sheet for all the effects that the pocket light has to offer. Overall, I think that this bag is just too small for all the great accessories that come with the Falcon Eyes F7. Also included is a very nice USB-C to USB-A cable. Something you rarely see with affordable lights like the F7 is a honeycomb grid. Even though the LED panel of the F7 is already diffused, Falcon Eyes decided to include a softbox too. Also included is a cold shoe mount, and for this price point, a surprisingly high quality friction arm. My absolute favorite accessories are these two silicone light modifiers. These modifiers enable me to even shape the light more the way I need it, and normally with low budget lights you don't get stuff like this. So this should also show you that the Falcon Eyes F7 is far from a cheap product. It's actually a high grade product at a very low price. Even without modifiers, the light of the F7 is very soft. You can see as I move the light around, the fall off of the shadows is very smooth. This even gets increased the moment I apply the softbox to it. You can see that the shadows overall are even smoother than before, and this is basically my main setup when I'm using it. With the help of the honeycomb grid, you can achieve a very directional light. This way the light spillage is reduced to a minimum and you only have the light where you want it. So what is there overall to say about the Falcon Eyes F7? Well, at this point, this little light here became the Swiss Army knife in my bag. It helps me to be more creative. I mean, just the battery life alone is a good reason to buy this light. If you run it at a 100%, it will take up to 1.5 hours till it's depleted. With its magnetic back, you can pretty much stick it to every magnetic surface, and trust me, there are a lot of them. The only thing I would recommend is to use one of the diffusers so you have something between the magnetic surface and the back of the light. Otherwise, if you have a delicate surface, it kind of will get damaged because the magnets are so strong in the back of the light. Apart from that, the color renderance is great. It's barely bigger than my iPhone 11 Pro, not the Pro Plus, just the Pro. And this is just a great product. There's really not much bad to say about it. Maybe they could implement software updates. It also would be nice if the charging symbol would be more accurate. It's always staying yellow, so this would be a nice thing too. But aside from these things, this light is perfect. So with that said, what is your opinion about the Falcon Eyes F7? Is this a light you actually can see yourself using? Would you rather have any other features in it? Let me know down in the comments below. And if you liked today's episode, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I see you in the next one. Peace!